Family and friends coming together tonight in agony. They are honoring a little boy who lost his life to gunplay.
The 12-year-old was killed last night while playing in a basement with teenagers. Fox News' Randy Wimbley is live on Detroit's west side. Randy.
Hey guys, this Vigil just wrapped up a short while ago. You can still see the balloons and the candles on the porch of the home where this shooting happened. People who live in this area are still wrapping their heads around what happened here. This was a devastating tragedy that sadly is all too familiar.
We ask you, Father, to plant your angels at the front and at the back of us, dear Lord.
More than a dozen neighbors gathered on Bramwell Street on Detroit's west side to pray for the family of 12-year-old Keyon Davis. He died Tuesday at the hands of his 13-year-old cousin who accidentally shot him.
He was loving. He was outgoing.
Police say Keyon, his cousin, and two older teenagers were playing with a pair of handguns. Wednesday's gathering took place in front of the house where the shooting occurred. Police say Keyon's father was home at the time, but asleep when the shooting happened.
The father is not a suspect in this case. There's two others that we interviewed. It's different than a lot of these cases in that it wasn't necessarily unsafe storage of the firearm.
Wayne County prosecutor Kim Worthy charged Keyon's 13-year-old cousin with manslaughter in juvenile court. Neighbors here lamenting the loss of Keyon's life and the upending of another.
To meet them, Father, at their place of need, dear Lord. Father, we just ask you, Father.
And joining me live, one of the neighbors who was at this vigil, Monet Emery. Monet, your son knew Keyon. They went to school together. They were classmates. How are you guys wrapping your heads around what happened here?
It is like reality, okay? My son, Deshaun McAdory, they go to Washington Parks Academy. It's a cornerstone school on Telegraph, on Plymouth, right before Telegraph, okay? So these kids play basketball every day together. Yeah. School was out, the last day of school was on the 23rd. Instead of waking up and going to school, these guys played basketball. I have a rim at my home. They were either at this home or that home, okay? These are young teenagers looking for anything to do. They play football, they are in sports or anything.
That it's hard for him to kind of comprehend this, and you had a message for parents who have firearms.
Yes, yes. Us as parents, we have to secure our firearms. We're living in a day and an age where, yes, we have to have a firearm to protect our property and our families. But when you do that, you have to protect your child by getting a lockbox and securing your weapon. There's no reasons why this young man should have had access to a firearm to end his young cousin's life.
Well said. So, Monet, thank you so much. I do appreciate it. Okay. Thank you very much. And so the young man who was arrested, he was at a hearing earlier this afternoon. He is due back in juvenile court in August. Reporting live in Detroit, I'm Randy Wimbley, Fox 2 News.
And while no charges, of course, against the father right now, we do have to understand that if he was taking a nap, how easy was it for these young people to get their hands on the gun, and how secure could it have been?
Well, police are still getting to the bottom of all that happened. I posed that question to the Detroit Police Department earlier today to figure out exactly who those firearms belong to and how they got a hold of them. That's something that police are still looking into.
In the meantime, that mother's words who's standing next to you hopefully will ring true throughout all of our community to make sure you keep those guns locked up.
Vigil,
Randy Wimbley, Force Live. Thank you.